Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k19 Universe Mode. I'm BrendenPlayz, and this is NXT. And tonight on the show, we get a bit of a closer look at some of the newcomers here on NXT. First up, we have the results of this week's main event. Kalisto got a victory over Kurt Hawkins. Ember Moon picked up a victory over Alicia Fox. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, the B team, got a victory over the Singh, Samir and Sunil. Aaliyah and Vanessa Bourne will face each other this week at NXT. Velveteen Dream will go one-on-one with Oni Lorcan. We're going to see 6 of our women in action. Bianca Belair, Sonya Deville, Kairi Sane, Mandy Rose, Lana, and Shayna Baszler. 6-way match that will be. Andrade, Cien Almas will go one-on-one with Hideo Itami. And Lince Dorado, he earned the right for the Cruiserweight Championship match last week in a Battle Royal. Well, this week he takes on Johnny Gargano for the Cruiserweight title. So Aaliyah got a victory over Vanessa Bourne, and Velveteen Dream defeated Oni Lorcan. Well, let's kick it off here tonight at NXT. I'm going to see 6 women in action. I'm going to see Bianca Belair, the first one coming to the ring. Well, she's got the long hair, as you can see, which she can use it to attack her opponent. A bit of a unique feature about her. But we've seen a little bit of Bianca Belair in recent times. Our recent NXT TakeOver special saw Bianca Belair go one-on-one with Shayna Baszler. On that night, Bianca Belair unsuccessful as she tried to defeat Baszler. Really, Bianca Belair was trying to establish herself as a threat here at NXT. She's a newcomer, and so is Shayna. And Shayna attacked her backstage, and Bianca tried her best to stop Shayna from doing the same to somebody else. Sonya Deville, well, she's got herself a Smackdown contract, we know that, alongside Mandy Rose. Well, tonight they'll have to potentially face off against each other. We see Sonya Deville, she has an MMA background, and she will be a very big threat here in NXT. She's going to split her time among NXT and SmackDown. As the next woman, Kairi Sane. She's coming over from Japan here to NXT, and this is her official debut here in NXT. We have seen a little bit of her, but she's been gone for a while now, and this is her official debut. She's got herself an NXT contract, and she's officially a part of the roster. Great to have Kairi Sane here, and she's a little bit out there, a little bit eccentric, and she likes pirates, and that's okay. As we do know, Kairi Sane has a lot of ability in the ring. She possesses a deadly elbow drop, and she's certainly one to look out for. She could be a threat down the line for the Women's Championship down here in NXT, which of course Peyton Royce is the current holder of that. The next woman in this one, Mandy Rose. Well, she is gold, no doubt about that. Mandy Rose, so much to like about her. I think Mandy Rose gets a little bit of a bad rap. She's a bit of a throwback to the Divas days, where she's a fitness model coming in, but she's certainly excelled here in a short period of time in the WWE. Lots of potential for her. Also has a SmackDown contract, but she wants to continue to improve here in NXT and make the most of the opportunities that she's been given. Well, Lana's in the same situation. We haven't seen a lot of Lana in the ring, but she's looking to make the most of her opportunity. She's got herself an opportunity to be a part of NXT and SmackDown. SmackDown, she's more of a, I suppose you could say, a manager for her husband Rusev. NXT, she wants to wrestle. So we'll see how she fares as a competitor in this one tonight. Very, very new, and we have not seen her compete on many occasions. So this is a great chance to see what she's made of. Shayna Baszler, the next one in this matchup, and perhaps the most devastating, the most dominant, and maybe has the most potential out of the lot. That's because we've seen a bit of Shayna Baszler over the last couple of months, and everybody in her way has been put down. Shayna Baszler, as we said, she defeated Bianca Belair at NXT TakeOver number 10. She now holds 2 victories over Bianca, and if you want to slap on a backstage assault onto that, you can. She has been one to look out for. 6 women in this match, all gunning to try impress. An opportunity to showcase a lot of newcomers here to NXT, and that's what we're all about here tonight. As we'll see Shayna and Mandy Rose, Bianca and Kairi, and Lana and Sonya coming after each other to begin this one. So 6 women in the one matchup, something we haven't seen here before on Universe More. We've obviously seen the triple threats, the fatal 4-ways, the battle royals, but not a 6-woman matchup. A 6-way match. First pinfall will count as the finish there. So we'll be looking out for that one. Submission, of course, as well. As Kari coming after Bianca, tosses her over the top of the right hand to the outside of the ring. So, of course, it is, you know, the triple threat fatal 4-way rules. So no disqualification, no countouts. So we'll wait to see what kind of tactic our newcomers here to NXT look to employ. And certainly all 6 of these women are relatively newcomers or have been here for just a short period of time. So this is a real chance to see which one of these women are going to take that next leap and potentially down the line challenge for the Women's Championship. It's an exciting time, that's for sure. I suppose if you're Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose and Lana, having a SmackDown contract as well as an NXT deal means that I think there's a little bit more expectation on them to perform. Our General Manager Edge will be watching this match and keeping a close eye on them just to try and make sure if they were worth, I think, the time and effort to put into them as a double team. Shayna and Sonya Deville taking down Lana. And Lana, well, she's been outside of the ring plenty of times, managing Rusev and Aiden English as well. Rusev Day tag team. She's been heavily involved in that. But now she's got to get herself in the ring and see how she goes. We're hearing Zelina Vega. Of course, Andrade Cien Almas' current manager. Well, she'll be doing the same thing that Lana's doing. She's looking to step in the ring in the near future as well. Transition away from that. Well, do a bit of double duty, I suppose, but try and craft her own career as well as helping another. Kairi Sane and Sonya Deville in the ring right now, and that's the important thing to note. You have to get the pinfall, the submission inside the ring. What a DDT there by Sonya. Nice counter. So this is why it's crucial to be inside the ring at all times, if you can be. Lana realizing there's a pinfall taking place. She gets herself back in there, and a takedown there by Sonya, and she's certainly one to look out for. We speak about MMA experience. Well, Sonya and, of course, Shayna both have MMA experience. Shayna with a lot more in comparison to Sonya, so that's going to be something to look out for as well. See what kind of tactic they employ, and will they look to utilize some of that MMA experience. Kairi Sane after Lana right now. And Kairi, a big star over in Japan. She's had so much success there, winning championships, headlining big shows. She's really done it all. And now I think she probably comes here to NXT with the most expectation behind her because of the fact that, well, she's had the outside of success. She's traveled the world and had those championship victories, whereas all the other women in this matchup, well, they've had success in their own field, but not quite so much elsewhere competing in the ring. Bianca Belair tossed down there by Mandy. As we said, Mandy, relatively newcomer here. Lana still as well. Bianca Belair, a bit of experience herself, but still, they're looking to improve themselves and show us what they can do, but also learn from their mistakes here. They're going to lose matches, there's no doubt about that. When you're new, you're going to lose matches, but it's just a way that you bounce back from those losses. That's what we're going to be looking for here out of these women here tonight. And also, there's going to be one winner. And who's going to win this one and certainly prove that they could be the next big star here in NXT? Mandy goes bouncing to the outside of the ring. Shayna throwing Lana around. Sonya coming after Bianca Belair with a big kick right to the face. Kairi Sane's down. It is chaos here tonight, and we didn't think it'd be any other way. Right hand there by Kairi Sane. Connecting some boots there as well to Sonya. And it hasn't really been much teamwork between Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville at the moment. And of course, call themselves Absolution, that duo. But there hasn't been much collusion between the two. They've just been doing their own thing. Oh my goodness, that was a tough move to take there if you're Kairi Sane. She could be in a lot of trouble. Bianca Belair looking good, but Mandy Rose shuts that down immediately. Counter 2! And hang on, we might see the two go after each other now. Yes, we will. Sonya and Mandy. Well, it's the nature of the game. You got to go after one another. In this type of matchup, she's working away on the arm right now, but Shayna gets herself involved. Well, there you go. Sonya and Mandy Rose are going to put their friendship aside for one night as they look to potentially win this thing and further advance their careers. They've had a few matchups on Smackdown already, and we're seeing plenty more of them. Oh, struck there by Kairi Sane. We'll be seeing plenty more of them in the future. So this is a good idea to get a bit of a glimpse of what they're capable of doing on the ring. Mandy now with a leg sweep. Down goes Kairi. And we'll see now if they do look to team up. No, they're not going to. Because why would they? Everybody else is down. Shayna's down. Bianca and Lana to the outside of the ring working away on one another. This is the chance that you can potentially win the matchup here. When you've got your opponent one-on-one in the ring right now. No one's going to interfere. This is when you can win. And Mandy Rose is going to go for it. The cover! Shayna gets there. And now all 6 competitors are going to be back in the ring now. Shayna picks up Mandy. Oh, what a gut wrench. Now looking to continue it. Another one. Look at the power by Shayna. Can she find another one? No, she's just going to hook the leg instead. But Mandy able to survive thanks to the chaos inside the ring. The breakup was there to be made. And now Lana taken down and a rear naked choke. But it looks to be okay, I think. Bianca was there to break it up immediately. Could have been it there. Kairi working away on Sonya with that leg. Bianca trying to stop it. Can she stop it right now? Sonya's in trouble, but Mandy Rose comes along, saves the day for a tag team partner. Neckbreaker now, Kairi goes down. Well, despite the fact it is an individual matchup, you get a chance to help out your teammate. You're certainly going to take it and make the most of it. And now a strike here by Mandy, working around Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane with the most big match experience. The biggest chance, I think, to find a way to win this thing. Here's the cover, Sonya able to kick out. Now the cover again, the bridge by Kairi, she went for it. And all 6 women back in the ring again. Shayna in the corner, Mandy crashed to the outside. Kairi Sane heading to the top of the rope. Well, who's she going to connect with? Who's she going to go after? Oh, spinebuster there by Lana. Kairi Sane. Well, hey, there's a free opponent to hit. Lana sets up Bianca Belair for Kairi with a huge elbow drop. Bianca Belair is there for the pickings. Mandy Rose realizes it. Instead, a big boot there by Sonya Deville. Nobody around. The cover, 2. Yes, she got it. Shayna couldn't get there in time. Sonya Deville. I gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised. I was expecting either Shayna or Kairi to get the job done, especially after this, the elbow drop. I thought for sure it was going to be over. Sonya worked away on Lana with the submission, then the boot to the face, picks up the win. Well, she's got herself a Smackdown deal, and she's making the most of her opportunity here as well in NXT. Time for our next matchup, but this is an intriguing one. Hideo Itami, a man who does have a Raw contract, but has had a few issues as of late finding victories. So he's requested to come to NXT for a little bit of time, just to try and find what was missing, just try and improve himself. Well, wait a minute, he's taking on Andrade tonight, and we aren't even getting underway before Andrade attacks Hideo Itami from behind. Well, is this the way that Andrade is going to introduce himself to NXT officially, by attacking his opponents from behind? Zelina Vega, his business manager, is here as well, but Hideo Itami has fought back. Andrade Cien, we've seen a little bit of him throughout the last couple of seasons of Universe Samoa, but never for an extended period of time. He's gone back and forth between NXT and competing back in Mexico. And Andrade has said he is full-time now in NXT. He's brought in Zelina Vega, his business manager, to help manage his schedule, to help make sure that things go smoothly. And maybe this was her idea. This was her doing to attack Hideo Itami before the match even begins. We're not even underway yet. Oh, attempted elbow. Hideo able to get out of the way and connects with a boot. Hideo is trying to walk away. I can't say that I blame him. Try and get away from Andrade and this ambush and get himself from the ring. As Andrade is going to follow though. Itami, he can't get away from him. Hideo Itami has to continue to fight here. Andrade not giving it up. I don't think the referee's going to signal the bell here. I think he realizes this is just a fight in the moment. This is not going to be a scheduled match. Both men don't even care. They're just looking to beat each other up right now. Oh no, trouble for Itami. The strike, and now another one. Over across the chest. And now Andrade, CN Almas. Look out. The hammerlock. DDT. Down goes Itami. Lights out for Hideo. And Andrade looking to make his presence felt here in NXT. He wanted to make a statement. He wanted to put everybody on notice that he is here by coming along, taking out Hideo Itami. Forget about the victory. Forget about the win. It's about making a statement. And that's exactly what Andrade Cien Almas has done tonight. Well, we will see a fair and official matchup here in this next matchup, because this will be for the Cruiserweight title, and this should be a good one. Lince Dorado shocked us all, I thought, last week when he picked up the win in the 8-man over-the-top Battle Royal. Let's go ahead and take a bit of a look at what happened in that matchup last week. So it was a big Cruiserweight Battle Royal, and you can see right in the dying moments, Lince Dorado eliminated Tony Nese with a super kick. He almost got rid of Grand Metalik there, but he held on. And a few moments later, he would just toss Metalik straight back over. No holding on this time. And Dorado would pick up the win, and now has earned the opportunity for the Cruiserweight Championship here tonight. His opponent, Johnny Gargano. He is the brand new Cruiserweight Champion, and he's a 2-time Cruiserweight Champion here in Universe Mode. He won the Cruiserweight Championship at NXT TakeOver number 10, which of course was just before WWE 2k19 Universe Mode began. So he's only held the championship for, I think, 2 weeks now. Maybe 3, actually. So not even that long at all for Johnny Gargano. But he has, like I said, been a 2-time champion now. So he has had some championship experience and had some big match experience as well. He's also a former tag team champion down in NXT, so plenty of success for Johnny Wrestling. Now, when it comes to Johnny Wrestling, he's a little bit, well, it's a bit of a grey area for him at the moment. As we'll just focus on Lince Dorado before we get to that. Look at the eyes of Dorado, the focus in the eyes. He is determined tonight. You can tell that he knows how big of a matchup this is for him. He needs this victory. Johnny Gargano, he'll stare straight back. He is not going to let Dorado take that from him here tonight. Not this soon. He fought so hard just to win it back. And now he's not going to let it go. So Johnny Gargano, well, he's had this issue with Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa dealing with a slight little injury since TakeOver. So he'll be on the shelf for a bit of time. Ricochet, well, he's gone overseas to Japan for a bit of a tour over there, so he'll be back soon. So it's meant that we're on the lookout for a new competitor for Johnny Gargano, so a bit of luck has struck there for him. But in saying that, Johnny Gargano, when it comes to the Cruiserweight titles, we get things underway, has been a desperate man. You know, he wants this title so badly. He is willing to do whatever it takes to stop his opponents from taking it from him. And we've seen that he's attacked Ricochet backstage. He's also, you know, attacked Tommaso Ciampa in the ring on a few occasions. He's blindsided him, he's assaulted him. It's a strange behavior from Johnny Gargano. I don't really know what it's all about. I think it's just the frustration of the fact that he lost the Cruiserweight Championship. That's just coming out, and he can't really contain himself. He just wants that title so badly. Now that he's won the championship back, I just wonder, how will his behavior be now? Will it be the same, or will Johnny Gargano tone it down a little bit and just be a little bit more reserved, a little bit more relaxed? We'll have to wait and see, but let's hope for our sake that, you know, we see the best of Johnny Gargano without kind of showing that attitude that he's had, and be more of the fighting champion, the hero that the young children look up to, the guy that, you know, he's a workhorse, he's a fighter, he's an underdog, and always seems to overcome those, well, terrible situations he's been put in. You know, he's had to compete against his friend Tommaso Ciampa for this championship, and that's caused a big rift in their friendship, if you can even call it that anymore. So I just hope that we start to see the best from Johnny Gargano, and he shows a bit of respect to his competitors in the future, rather than, well, you know, as I said, attacking his opponents. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much respect he shows. Oh, wow! What about that from Lince Dorado? I was about to say, it'll be interesting to see how much respect he shows Lince Dorado, an unproven newcomer here to NXT. And so far, Dorado is in control on a kick out. Well, he better start showing some respect to the young man. Dorado putting on a bit of a show here. I have to admit, Dorado was certainly not the man I was picking to win the Battle Royal. I looked at a guy like Tony Nese and thought maybe he would be the one, or the experienced competitor, the former Cruiserweight champion here in Universe Mode of Grand Metalik. I looked at those two and thought, well, surely one of those will have to get the job done. But Dorado surprised me, and I'm sure he surprised many of you when he won the Battle Royal last week. It was a huge win for him, but now he's got to back it up. This is a whole new ballgame. It's not about being lucky. It's not about putting yourself in the right position at the right time to eliminate your opponent over the top of the rope. It's about finding the 1, 2, 3, which is going to make it very much more difficult for Lince Dorado tonight. This is when we're going to see the real skills on display here. As he heads to the top, here comes the high-flying ability, but he gets caught out with the double knees. Johnny Gargano saw it coming, and the shooting star press unsuccessful in the end. Well, he got to the ropes quickly. He hit it, but he didn't hit the midsection. He hit the knees, and now, like a javelin, sent into the second rope. And Johnny Gargano with a Gargano escape. Oh no, there will be no escape for Lince Dorado. Johnny Gargano, can he get it? No, the knee. Dorado. Well, he just got there. In the end, he was very, very close to tapping there. I thought that was going to be it. Johnny Gargano is going to try and put him away now. Hooks the leg. Counter. Ooh, just the counter one. Well, this is no doubt about it. Lince Dorado's biggest opportunity in his career. This is really put up or shut up time for Dorado. You know, if he wants to be a star here in the Cruiserweight division, you've got to make the most of these opportunities. Oh, inverted Hurricane Rana. Perhaps even if he doesn't win, he's got to come close. He's got to test Johnny Gargano. He's got to push him to the limits and make our general manager Shawn Michaels believe in him. Dorado, what a super kick. I tell you what, I'm believing in him right now. This has been a good showing so far for him. On a night where we are showcasing some newcomers here to NXT, well, this man, he is a newcomer, but he might be one to look out for. Lince Dorado gets struck in the face, though, by Johnny Gargano, who fires back with a Hurricane Rana. And Gargano trying his luck to turn things around. What can he produce here? Rolling over Lince, and he's going to try for the cover again. No, kick out. Gargano, as I said, a little lucky that Ciampa's got a bit of a niggling injury. He's been kept on the sidelines. He'll be out for a little bit of time. And Ricochet, well, obviously was not a Cruiserweight champion and not in line for a championship opportunity. I'm sure there was a real big potential that he could have got one, but he had a tour of Japan scheduled. He decided to take it. We understand that if he had won the Cruiserweight Championship, he would not have taken that tour and he would have stayed in NXT, but he figured, well, I'm not the champion, I've got no obligation to be here, so I'll go over to Japan. So Ricochet only appearing for a short period of time, but we're hearing that he will be back, which is good to know. An elbow there by Johnny Gargano, right hand again, and now going to toss him. No, try to get him over the top of the rope. Dorado, a bit of experience from last week and staying in the ring, but got struck back with a big enziguri instead. I don't know, I probably would have rather go over the top of the rope, I think. As now, Lince is going to get Johnny in the corner. This is a big moment in the matchup for Lince. If he can hit something big here, he might just turn the tides. Lince, what's he got planned? Lince Dorado from the top of the rope. Oh my goodness! What about that from Lince? Now he's not done yet. He's going to go back to the top here. Lince Dorado. He's going to fly! Shooting star press! Cover! No, the shoulder is up. Can you believe that? How did he get the shoulder up after the big combination from Dorado? Just the 1, 2, and then the kick out. Unsuccessful, but I tell you what, it's got to give him a lot of confidence. He's getting close. Big super kick. Dorado posing now. Is he wasting some time? He's got Johnny Gargano beat, I thought, but instead he posed for the fans. Dorado trying to gain some fan support on his big night. His first singles match in NXT. What's he going to produce here? He loves to fly. He's got something in mind. Dorado went for the missile drop kick and took a little bit of time. Johnny Gargano swipes it away. Gargano trying to steal this victory now. This has been a close encounter. This is all we asked for from Dorado. You know, we said that he needs to prove that he can hang with the top member of the Cruiserweight division in Johnny Gargano, and he's proving it right now. Their head colliding into the turnbuckle padding over and over. Lince really putting on a show. Oh no. Oh, he got him. I thought a counter was coming. Hit the Hurricane Rana. Johnny Gargano attempted the powerbomb, couldn't find it. But now ducks underneath. More kicks here. Dorado so quick. Smaller size, but able to utilize his quickness and agility just to outpace Johnny Gargano. Obviously, Johnny's got a bit more size about him, but at the moment, speed is winning this contest. The cover now, hook of the leg. Could this be it? The pinfall is close, but just a count of 2. Near fall after near fall, this match is getting closer and closer to its conclusion. But the question is, who will be the one with their hand held up high, with the Cruiserweight Championship in the other hand? Will it be Johnny Gargano? Will it be Lince Dorado? Well, if you're a betting man, it might have to be Lince Dorado at the moment, who's got the more money stacked against his name. He is getting very close. He's now heading to the top of the rope here. What can he produce one more time? He turns around. Oh, wow. He corkscrews through the air. Lands back down there on Johnny Gargano. This guy is pulling out all the stops here tonight. He's flipping through the air, flying through the air, landing down on Gargano repeatedly. Johnny Gargano's hurt and the referee's checking on him, telling Lince to step away for a moment. Not sure what's the deal with that. Lince Dorado's trying to win a championship here, referee. You've got to let him keep the offense going. Even if Johnny's hurt, you've got to let it continue. Gargano able to block that engagement. Lince grabs a hold of the hand and now goes to the corner. Takes down Gargano again. Wow. This is impressive from Lince Dorado. Could be it. Well, we saw Rey Mysterio make his Smackdown return last episode of Universe Mode, and he obviously can do all the moves that we're seeing Lince Dorado do, but certainly reminding us of how great he was, Rey Mysterio, and still is. Well, Lince is trying to carve a career of his own here in NXT, showing us that the Luchador still lives on. The Luchador could still be a major threat here in NXT, and Lince looking to make a big moment in history for himself. Can he knock off Johnny Gargano? I guess the only gripe I've got is he's gotten this close. He's hitting so many big moves, but Johnny Gargano still manages to kick out. What more does he have to do? Gargano, oh, twists him around, and the head of Lince bouncing off the canvas. Now Johnny Gargano, wait a second, oh no, the submission is in! The submission applied! The Gargano escape! Will there be any escape for Lince Dorado? Nowhere to go! Oh, he got caught. Johnny Gargano gets very lucky, I think. Lince got caught. Look at the moves that Lince produced throughout this match. He flew through the air on multiple occasions. But Johnny Gargano, the dying seconds of this matchup, when things got tough, he was able to find a way to survive. He makes Lince Dorado submit, which means that Johnny Gargano remains the Cruiserweight Champion. And I tell you what, oh, so close to having a new champion tonight. Lince Dorado, take a bow. He certainly proved that he can hang. He's going to be a threat down the line, no doubt about that. Johnny Gargano, he's still the Cruiserweight Champion. And speaking of champions, this Sunday, October 21st, Clash of Champions will be live on BrendenPlayz. You don't want to miss this one, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view, and every title from Raw will be on the line. We also have a couple of bonus matchups for you, including just announced Ruby Riott versus Sasha Banks one-on-one. And of course, the other one being a last man standing match, Randy Orton and Finn Balor. Two big matchups to look forward to, in addition to the 4 championship matchups that we have. Clash of Champions will be live this Sunday, October 21st, and that will be 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8:30 p.m. UK time. Can't wait for this one, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be big. The first ever Raw exclusive pay-per-view in the series history. It will be Clash of Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of Universe Mode. If you did enjoy, please leave a like on it. Let's try and hit 4 likes for the 4 champions of Raw. Subscribe to see more episodes, including Clash of Champions, which of course will be available once the Twitch stream is over. You can watch it right here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Check out the website, BrendenPlayz.com, for the full match card over there, and I will see you all in the next one.